Creation of the fifth sun at Teotihuacan. In the mythology of the pre-Hispanic Mexico, specifically of the Nahua, the world began with a creation that resulted from a joint effort of many gods and the valiant efforts of two in particular. One of these, a god of the former with a humble spirit, became the sun, and the other the moon. Among the oldest collection of this myth, this is the version of the Franciscan friar Bernardino de Sahagún. The ancient ones tell us that the age we live in today, the fifth sun, was created in Teotihuacan. The ancient ones tell us that before there was a day in the world, all the gods gathered together in that place called Teotihuacan, and the gods said to one another, "Who will take on the charge of illuminating the one world?" Then to those words, the god most arrogant, Tecuichitecatl, responded and said, "I will take charge of illuminating the world." Then came the time to choose who will shine at night. The gods spoke, and they said, "Who will be the other?" The gods all looked among themselves and asked who will be the other, and no one of them came forth to offer this service. All were afraid, and they made many excuses. One of the gods, who had not been taken into account, a sickly god covered in tumors, pustules, and boils, did not speak, but only listened to what the other gods had to say. And they spoke to him, and said to him, "You shall be the one who gives light, postulate, and tumorous one." And the little god, in good will, obeyed what the other had ordered, and responded, "In mercy I receive your commands, so it shall be." The two chosen gods began their penitence for 4 days, and then they lit a fire at the hearth, which was made of the foot of a cliff now called Teotexcali. Everything that the god Tecuichitecatl offered in the ritual was precious. In place of a cluster of fertile branches, he offered a bucket of splendid feathers called quetzali. In place of balls of fire, he offered balls of gold. In place of maguey thorns, he offered thorns made of precious stones. And in place of thorns stained the red with the blood of self-sacrifice, he offered thorns made of blood-red coral. The copal incense that he offered was of the finest known. Unlike the proud Tecuichitecatl, the timorous and sickly god, whose name was Nanahuatzin, offered only green cane grass in place of cluster of fertile branches, and he offered balls of hay and maguey thorns. He stained them red with his own sacrificial blood, and in place of copal incense, he humbly burned the pustules from his body's own tumor sores. Each god constructed a great pyramidal mound there at Teotihuacan, and upon these mountains they did penitence for 4 nights. After they finished the 4 nights of penitence, they threw about the cluster they had made and everything else they had used in the ritual of self-sacrifice. This signified the end of their penitence, and the following midnight they would initiate their service.
A short while before midnight, the gods adorned themselves in finery and jewels. Then they arranged themselves, some on one side of the great burning fire, some on the other. Next, Tecuichitecatl and Nanahuatzin were placed in front of the fire, surrounded by all the other gods. The gods then spoke and said to Tecuichitecatl, "Ea Tecuichitecatl, enter you into the fire." And the adorned god undertook throwing himself into the fire. But as it was so enormous and so ablaze with bursting flames, he felt a great heat and was overcome with fear. He did not throw himself into the flames, but turned back. The gods turned and spoke to Nanahuatzi, and they say, "Ea Nanahuatzi, now you." And as the god had spoken, he gathered up all his might, and closing his eyes, he threw his modest and sickly body into the fire. He then began to sputter and crackle as flesh does when it's flamed. On seeing how the humble little god had thrown himself into the burning fire, the Cosistec gathered up all his strength, and he too threw himself into the burning fire. Then, from the sky, there came a great eagle, and it too entered the fire and burned. For this reason, the eagle's feathers now appear singed, and after the eagle, a jaguar leaped out of nowhere, and it too entered the flames. It did not burn, but rather scorched, and this is why the jaguar has black spots. After both gods had thrown themselves into the fire, the other gods waited into the darkness to see where Nanawasi would come from, where he would appear. After they waited a great while, the sun appeared. And then, after that, the moon appeared, also in the east, as had the sun. First the sun appeared, and then the moon. The order by which the two gods had entered the fire was the same in which they appeared as the sun and the moon. Like this, light was given to our world, and the age of the fifth sun began.